Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Questions and Answers for Trivia Quiz. Today's question is: in which year World War I began? World War I was a global conflict fought between two coalitions, the Allies and the Central Powers. The Allied powers consisted of France, the United Kingdom and its territories, Russia, Japan, Italy, from 1915, the United States, from 1917, and others. The Central Powers consisted of Germany, Austria-Hungary, the Ottoman Empire, Bulgaria, from 1915, and others. On June 28, 1914, a Bosnian Serb named Gavrilo Princip assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne. Austria-Hungary held Serbia responsible, and declared war on 28 July. Russia came to Serbia's defense, and by August 4, Germany, France, and Britain were drawn into the war, with the Ottoman Empire joining in November of that same year. Germany's strategy in 1914 was to first defeat France, then transfer forces to the Russian front. However, this failed, and by the end of 1914, the Western Front consisted of a continuous line of trenches stretching from the English Channel to Switzerland. The Eastern Front was more dynamic, but neither side could gain a decisive advantage, despite costly offensives. As the war expanded to more fronts, Bulgaria, Italy, Romania, Greece and others joined in from 1915 onward. In early 1917, the United States entered the war on the side of the Allies, and later the same year, the Bolsheviks seized power in the Russian October Revolution, making peace with the Central Powers in early 1918. Germany launched an offensive in the West in March 1918, and despite initial success, it left the German army exhausted and demoralized. A successful Allied counter-offensive later that year caused a collapse of the German frontline. By the end of 1918, Bulgaria, the Ottoman Empire and Austria-Hungary agreed to armistices with the Allies, leaving Germany isolated. Facing revolution at home and with his army on the verge of mutiny, Kaiser Wilhelm II abdicated on 9 November. Fighting ended with the armistice of the 11th of November 1918, while the subsequent Paris Peace Conference imposed various settlements on the defeated powers, notably the Treaty of Versailles. The dissolution of the Russian, German, Austro-Hungarian, and Ottoman empires resulted in the creation of new independent states, including Poland, Finland, Czechoslovakia, and Yugoslavia. The inability to manage post-war instability contributed to the outbreak of World War II in September 1939. World War I was one of the deadliest wars in history. It resulted in an estimated 9 million soldiers dead and 23 million wounded, plus another 5 million civilian deaths from various causes. Millions more died as a result of genocide, and the war was a major factor in the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic. It was a devastating conflict that had a profound impact on the course of history and led to significant political, social, and economic changes in many parts of the world. Because the conflict started with the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary on June 28, 1914, which eventually led to a declaration of war by various European powers in the year, World War I began in the year 1914. The answer for the question is, year 1914. World War I resulted in the fall of four great imperial dynasties: Germany, Russia, Austria-Hungary, and Turkey. The Bolshevik Revolution in Russia was a direct consequence of the war. European society was also destabilized after the war. World War I taught us about the devastating human cost of war, the fragility of alliances, and the unpredictable nature of global events. Its legacy continues to shape our world today. Thanks for watching.